Okay, it should work now. Should really go. All right, it's starting. See what we got. Sorry for the delay, guys. I think something went wrong with my mic. All right, it's starting. See what we got. Turn that down a bit. Mystery game. What do you think it is? The fourth game. That's good enough. And a mystery game. Oh, it's from us. They're showing the mystery game now? Team Ninja. Oh my god. Is it Ninja Gaiden? Okay, Platinum Games. Oh, it's Ninja Gaiden. It has to be Ninja Gaiden. Oh my god. This has to be Ninja Gaiden. Oh my. It is. It is. Oh! Oh! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! No way! It's Ninja Gaiden. Ninja Gaiden 4! No way! Oh my God. Xbox for the win! Xbox for the win! Guys, what the hell? Wow. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? Ninja Gaiden 4. It's crazy. He looks so good. It's crazy, guys. Crazy. Oh man, that is a day one for me. Day one, guys. Day one. Can't believe it, guys. Ninja Gaiden. Ninja Gaiden, guys. Can't believe it. It's insane. And of course, this could be a time exclusive. And it may go to PlayStation, but you know how these Sony ponies are. But at least we get to play it first, right? Oh man, it looks so good. Oh, that's gonna be fun.
忍者ガイデンのアクションの味わいにさらなる進化を感じられるかと思います。
It's crazy, guys, crazy.
特にアクションに関しては手触り、バランス調整など細部にわたり日々議論させていただき、会社の垣根を越えた密なやり取りをさせていただいています。本作の主人公であるヤクモは、竜とは一味違うアクションを有していますが、その中でもしっかりと忍者外伝らしさを感じていただけると思います。例えば、カラス、ムエ、2つの型があるという点がヤクモの大きな特徴ですが、それらが持つ多彩な性能のアクションを用いて、敵や行動ごとに使い分ける攻略の深みや、熱脚、物理などを絡めた抑揚あるスピード
Oh man, this is gonna be fun.
ヤクモと竜ハヤブサはそれぞれがかなり異なる個性的な遊び心地になっていますので、さまざまな戦闘バリエーションを楽しむことができるようになっています。そして竜ハヤブサの双方で飛燕、水直落としなどシリーズおなじみのアクションを駆使しつつ、新アクションを織り交ぜた新しい忍者外伝にご期待ください。忍者外伝シリーズに色濃く残っている歯応えやグレードの高いアクション体験の提唱、さらに我々プラチナゲームの特徴であるスピーディーなアクションやダイナミックな演出も取り入れ、進化した正当続編を作り上げるべく総力を挙げて開発を進めております。容赦ない敵とのいかなる攻防にもフェアに戦える手触りをヤクモでも目指しています。皆様に進化した忍者外伝を触っていただける日を楽しみにしています。シリーズファンはもちろん忍者外伝を初めてプレイする方でも存分に楽しめる作品になっておりますので、ぜひ発売をお待ちください。
長年にわたってプラチナゲームズさんと共にまさに忍者のように潜んで忍者外伝4の開発を進めてきましたが、ついに発表することができて非常に嬉しく思います。2025年秋に本作を皆様
Dude, 4?
続報にもぜひご期待ください。
Of course, PlayStation 5.
さて、本日お伝えしたい発表はそれだけではありません。
One more?
こちらをご覧ください。
Team Ninja, okay. No, did they remake the first one? Ninja Gaiden 2? They remade Ninja Gaiden 2?
有名なグラフィックでお楽しみいただけるのはもちろん、リュウハヤブさんに加え、あやね、もみじ、レイチェルもプレイボールキャラクターとして登場します。そして本作は本日、コンソール、PC、そして Xbox ゲームパスでこの後すぐに発売となります。
Yo! Yo! They shadow drop Ninja Gaiden 2. They shadow drop Ninja Gaiden 2. Oh my god, this shadow drop that you got into. That's crazy. All right. That was fun. Let's enjoy the rest of the show.
At our studio, we care about world building, and we treat the setting almost like a character of its own. From the magical lore of contrast to the alternate history we have to view, we draw inspiration from the landscape to shape mood, drama, and intrigue. For South of Midnight, our third-person action adventure game, the story and characters bring a folklore of Deep South to life. This gave us a chance to explore Southern Gothic themes with a dark fantasy twist. So while our protagonist Hazel is at the forefront of our story, it's the macabre elements and larger-than-life creatures that leave a mark on her journey.
It was really picking up out there. You back here today? Mama, this ain't my first hurricane. I know what to do. As long as you didn't forget the flashlight and batteries. Oh, should be a 5 minutes. Let's go. Won't be rushed if you didn't. Don't muffle. Speak on it. I said we wouldn't be rushed if you didn't waste all that time at the shelter. Now, you want to bring this up right now. I'm just saying. Hey, please. We might need some help. I might need some help. While you're out helping everybody else. Hey,
Oof. Oh.
Hazel may start her journey as a typical 19-year-old, but disastrous events will push her into a darkly magical world where she'll learn who she really is and how to tap into weaving, an ancient magical power that redefines her trajectory in life.
The land itself
Just
chooses
saying.
Hazel as a weaver. Someone who can see beyond the surface and tap into a deeper reality, the grand tapestry. Weavers can see the fabric binding our worlds, connecting people, nature, and echoes of the past.
keep those hands to yourself.
Hazel can perceive both the mystical strands and stigmas in the world. Through her newfound power, she reweaves these stigmas and mends the afflicted creatures she encounters.
As Hazel discovers her power, the world gradually shifts into the surreal, revealing that creatures from the old folk tales
Guess we get a little bit of history of how she gets her powers.
Up here. My Saturday.
I mean, origin.
Among them is good old Catfish. The storyteller who becomes both the guide and companion to Hazel across the game.
It ain't every day I hear about a new weaver, so did you say? Would you kindly do your weaver thing and help me down?
Meeting Catfish marks the true beginning of Hazel's journey. All of Hazel's arsenal and powers are designed around textile crafting and traditional spinning wheels. Her weapons include a spindle, 2 weaving hooks, and a distaff. Her magic abilities manifest with supernatural lace-like patterns, blending the traditional craft with mystical elements. Hazel engages with the world through a variety of movement abilities. Those abilities also help Hazel progress on her journey.
As her journey unfolds, Hazel will master new weaving abilities, using them to traverse the world, conjure objects, and confront adversaries.
Combat is about understanding and adapting to different enemy archetypes known as ants. The manifestations of corruption Hazel encounters.
And these enemies are kind of scary
Hazel in combat
looking.
until she unravels them, destroying them in the process.
Each ant has its own unique moveset, strengths, and weaknesses that you will need to learn and adapt to. For example, the slug burrows on the ground and unleashes devastating strikes. While the Ravager closes the distance with chains.
Don't worry, chat. I'm still here.
With agile unique abilities to execute powerful combos, jump attacks, and charge attacks. But close combat is risky and can backfire because ants have powerful defensive abilities. Mastering your magical skills becomes the key to gaining the upper hand in combat. Push, pull, and weave are some of the spells at your disposal that give you a tactical advantage during combat. Timing is everything. For distant enemies close to start melee combos, put them back to interrupt and stun their attack. Then press the advantage with follow-up stress. Spells interact uniquely with each enemy type, creating dynamic combat scenarios, especially when facing multiple types of opponents at the same time. Once near death, enemies can be unraveled, breaking their core and setting them free of their clutch, which has the added benefit of providing elbows and reducing ability cooldowns. If you play your combos right, you can enhance Hazel's combat readiness and keep on chaining her abilities. As Hazel progresses in the game,
That sounds simple enough to do.
and you will have to decide which areas to prioritize. The upgrades will change how you approach combat, like enhancing area-related attacks, or refining
Oh, the plane just went through.
The combat system is fast and responsive, built around chaining attacks, landing precise strikes, and unraveling enemies.
You mind if I take a look around? You can see every place old Molly terrorized and more. Now for the low, low price of $1.
In Hazel's search for her mother, you'll explore multiple regions, each ruled by a mythical creature with their own Southern Gothic history. You'll gradually uncover the backstories of these beings, once human or animal, who were transformed by tragedy, their secrets waiting to be discovered. As a weaver, Hazel heals these creatures by collecting fragments of haunted memories. We call these echoes, which reveal each creature's past. Hazel must experience these echoes before she can mend them.
What kind of person would do that to someone?
We designed each region to reflect the creature that's been doomed on the rim. From the atmospheric environment to unique music themes composed for each one.
I gotta say, it looks really good.
Hazel will need to face mythical creatures in epic confrontations.
Really, really good.
Our boss encounters and gameplay sequences also reflects the uniqueness of each creature, with distinct mechanics that center around a specific event. These encounters feature multiple phases that ramp up in complexity. As the encounters progress, the musical theme builds up, cranking the tension alongside the fight. Whether it's Deep Thumb or Hugging Molly, each of these larger-than-life creatures is inspired by some form and leading to climactic battles.
Again, sorry about the
South of Midnight unfolds as a
planes going through. You know, the fires are still happening
travel through a tapestry of Saturn-inspired landscapes.
in
From
LA.
medicinal swamps to flooded farmlands to the Appalachian Peaks. In our magical South, decaying buildings reclaimed by nature stand moments away from a hungry river. And as Hazel delves deeper, reality bends ever more toward the fantastical.
The history, landscape, and folklore of the American Deep South fill our world, and our team has infused the game with thoughtful details and environmental storytelling, like our bottle trees and hidden porches, which are said to ward off evil spirits. The weight of the past emerges as central themes, which you can see through old abandoned buildings and businesses struggling to survive. As you explore, you'll meet locals who stayed behind even in the face of a hurricane.
That's why I'm the last person left here. All those damn hates. This part of the river's filthy with them.
Artistically, we're staying true to our Moody Compulsion signature style. But this time, we're using a handcrafted approach inspired by stop-motion animation, which allows our team to bring a distinct personality and tone into every Prophet character. Because this folklore is open to visual interpretation, we embrace the freedom to reimagine these creatures and their stories to adapt how they look
Whoa.
and craft our own version of a fantastical Deep South.
I'm definitely gonna play this game no matter what.
We look to craft around central themes. We're lucky to have talent across all the disciplines that collaborate to give Southern Night such a unique personality. We hope you enjoyed this deep dive into Southern Night. We're thrilled to announce that the game will launch on April 8th, and pre-orders are now available on Xbox and Steam.
On April 8th? That's not that far. Sandfall, all right.
Bonjour everyone. We are Sunfall Interactive and welcome to our manual. We are a small studio based in Montpellier, France, working on our first game, Clair Obscur Expedition 37.
I can't wait for this game. This game is going to be hype.
In the fantasy version of late 19th century medieval France.
Here we are.
Our grand adventure in game development actually started as a solo passion project. I wanted to create something like the JRPGs with turn-based combat I grew up with and loved, but that fully leveraged the latest tech, refreshed the genre with new features, and took place in a compelling world. I knew I needed help to realize my dream. First, I turned to a programmer I knew would get it.
You and I started trading ideas right away, and that quickly turned into trading files back and forth. Soon, I was creating the first prototypes of the reactive turn-based system, combining
That was my chair.
elements and a cinematic battle camera system. Things really clicked when we tested the first version of these features. We felt we had something both challenging and fun.
As Tom and I went back and forth and iterated on game elements, the vision started to come
I think
together.
the play's going
But
to
I
go
shared
again.
it with an old friend from university.
Guillaume and I are both passionate gamers, and when he described the project, I quit my job the following week.
Or helicopter, whatever one.
Because I believe that in video games, success always starts with a strong creative vision. And we have that, defined by 3 core elements. A story with great emotional depth. Gameplay that innovates on the classics we love. And a world that is completely original, beautiful.
So this game takes place in
on these tenets. A group of friends with a shared vision and the
like apocalyptic France, Paris, France.
This too is a legacy.
Core to every great RPG is a compelling story. And Guillaume and I spent 4 years intensively developing and refining ours. And that
The
started
game looks really good. Really, really, really good.
67 years ago, a massive slumbering paintress and a monolith appeared with no warning. Once a year, the paintress wakes and paints a number on her monolith, and everyone who has passed that age is erased. Every year, that number ticks down, and everyone dies younger and younger. Expeditions
Oh my god, really? That's horrifying.
fight until their final breath, but none have ever returned. Our story follows Expedition 33.
Expeditioners, we honor your dedication.
Guillaume and I knew early on that we didn't want to focus on good versus evil. What's interesting to us are people who, yes, are flawed, but who care deeply about each other. And conflicts arise because they have different perspectives on what needs to be done.
I'm sorry about it.
We wanted our story to feel dark and mature, with adult characters who feel like real people with real experiences.
I'm always missing something that everyone else just gets.
The heart of the story is about overcoming an existential threat while struggling with loss and grief. And it's rooted in the characters' relationships, both to each other and to themselves.
What are we gonna do, huh? Tell me. What are we gonna do?
In a world like this, how does one stay hopeful or make peace with their fate? What duty do we owe to each other or to ourselves? These questions are deeply personal to me, and they permeate the story behind the story.
Know that Lumiere fights with you. Tomorrow comes Expedition 33.
The characters all have their own motivations and perspectives. Gustave and Lune are deeply invested in the expedition, even if they fight all the time. To them, the mission is tied not only to their family, it's central to their identity and purpose.
Protocol doesn't cover
There's a-
every contingency.
There's
You know that.
Contrast that with Ciel, whose darkest days have already happened.
What are the stars whispering to you? Actually, I'm the one whispering to them. It's something my dad and I used to do.
And Maëlle, who cares more about really living her life, not just living longer.
Gustav, are you real?
It's not all dark though. Along the way, they meet various colorful NPCs and recruit Monoko, who is a friendly but kinda bloodthirsty philosopher and a fully playable character. He has a really cool battle mechanic where he can turn into the enemies he defeats.
What did he do?
Foot! Aha! He's very, very old and has seen many expeditions come and go. He is a jet troll, which are a group of playful beings who view battle as a form of meditation. They are fun and sort of religious. You meet Monoko and many of their jet trolls across the game. And of course, there is Estia, who is one of the oldest, and I don't know why, the most powerful creatures in the universe. Estia is that powerful. With your mount and help you travel to secret corners of the world. If you come back to special stones, you can unlock the abilities for him to assist new areas of the world and find exciting secrets. Everyone has their own reason for joining the expedition, and each of them has their own story arc and resolution that we think players will really connect with.
In addition to
That's gonna be a lot of gameplay right there.
take on the genres of gameplay, our reactive turn-based system takes the traditional turn-based battle mechanic we love and adds a real-time reaction, which gives combat greater intensity and dynamism. During enemy turns, we can negate all damage by dodging or firing at the right time. The balancing turn-based with real-time mechanics to
So button mashing.
initial playtests, turn-based players often found the real-time elements too hard. Some of us are still traumatized by enemies from back then. We've done a lot of rebalancing since, and with a lot of iteration, we ultimately came up with a formula that we're proud of. Players who are good at real-time can take more risks, and others can counterbalance with items and strategies. A big part of that formula lies in the many ways you can customize your character.
Now it has a skill tree, of course, like every RPG.
Spend a lot of time designing each character's unique mechanics and their custom skill trees. Our philosophy is making every type of playstyle viable so that everyone can have fun with how they play the game. Each character has a unique mechanic. Maz switches between stances which can alternately boost defense or power. I personally like to make Maz the protector of the group, but I'm pretty much the only one at the studio who plays her that way. Most people play her as a glass cannon with Gustav's complementary skills. The characters can also equip hundreds of passive effects, which in our game are called Lumina.
That's a lot of stuff.
Every character has more than 20 unique skills in the skill tree and hundreds of passive effects they can gain through Lumina and weapons. So there are a ton of builds and playstyle to explore. Needless to say, we can't wait to see how you choose to play and what kinds of builds you design that we probably never even imagined.
Our story is set in a French fantasy world, and I was really excited to design something unique. Every level has its own color and texture identity. For example, the Gestrel Village is an early area in the game where players can enjoy a fun break. We wanted something that feels chaotic, grungy, and toy-like. It's basically a bazaar. Everything's disorganized, chaos everywhere, shops are unsafe, built without much thought. It's a place where anyone could fight you at any point, which is pretty much what the Gestrels are like. No, but I keep going now. The Gestrel Village is hidden inside the ancient sanctuary. The ideas here were forest, labyrinth, and sentinels. I designed it as a vibrant place, like an old graveyard of Gestrels, forgotten wooden toys in a box, with two main colors, red and blue. I wanted to make it feel cozy, hidden from danger, with traps and labyrinths in case enemies get in.
It's my chair.
Same process with the characters. Monoko came in a single concept. I thought of a monkey-like body, white fur with a black and red flat mask. Ladies, could I? Ow!
Definitely a jester.
For Escape, we needed a cuddly companion to take us around the world. I thought instantly of a giant inflatable balloon and old Victorian pillows with many intricate motifs. We start with the core themes and ideas, and the visuals grow organically from there.
From the very start of the project, there was one thing we absolutely wanted to bring back from older JRPGs. A feature we really loved, but it's very rare these days. A completely 3D and navigable world map. Yes, we got a world map. And it was a real challenge to create, both artistically and technically. And it ended up a lot bigger than we expected. You'll definitely need SKZL traveling around. We're super happy with the result, though, as there's a lot of side paths and entire hidden levels. If you want to fight the toughest bosses of the game, you will have to explore. Good luck.
We poured our hearts and souls into
This game is going to be really fun.
4 years. That's why we're delighted to announce that Expedition 33 launches on April 24th on Xbox Series X and S and is available day one.
What? What? April 24?
We are super excited to invite you to the world of Expedition 33.
That is way too close with south of midnight, man.
Everyone that's involved, thank you for joining us. Tomorrow comes.
Demain viendra.
Tomorrow comes.
Demain viendra. Demain viendra. Tomorrow comes.
That is, of course, is coming to the PlayStation 5. Doom is next. Okay. Now this Doom I am definitely gonna play. I'm no joke.
Hello, and welcome to Dallas, Texas, home of id Software, where more than 30 years ago, a small team of game developers helped define and set a course for first-person shooters. A lot has changed since then, but our
Doom, man, can't wait.
and the most important values at the core of our games, innovation, craftsmanship, and performance, remain a priority for us to this day. And as you're about
Hello,
to
viewers.
Those values are infused in every aspect of this latest installment in the legendary Doom franchise. It is an honor to work on this game, to carry on its tradition of creating all-out, groundbreaking levels of fun.
So now, we're excited to share with you a look at our most ambitious game yet. This is Doom: The Dark Ages.
That was so stupid, I mouthed the words. In Doom: The Dark Ages, you will feel like the superweapon in the center of a medieval war against hell. Set in a cinematic sci-fi fantasy world full of locations with weapons to unlock and enemies to conquer. This is a prequel to Doom 2016, and that's given us the opportunity
So it's a prequel.
to imagine every aspect of this experience. So if you're new to the franchise, then Doom: The Dark Ages will be the perfect entry point into the series. And if you're a longtime fan, then you'll be proud to see, in a lot of ways, the feel of the game is really a return to form. So let's break it down, starting with the combat. In Doom Eternal, you felt like a fighter jet. In Doom: The Dark Ages, you'll be an iron tank. Heavy, strong, but still fast. A grounded combat system with an emphasis on power over the acrobatics of Doom Eternal.
Dude, this looks so good.
Between enemy projectiles and player movement speed that makes strafing to aim viable, just like in the classic games. But it's not all about nostalgia. Innovation is the goal.
My share.
And so for Doom: The Dark Ages, it's an all-new world with new tools and new mechanics to master. Let me introduce you to the Shield Saw.
The shield saw, okay.
Throw, parry, deflect, all from one input. It's contextual, tons of depth on a single button press. You know, we want every Doom game to stand on its own as a unique.
Man, that's gonna be a fun weapon to use. I'm not gonna lie.
In Doom Eternal, it was Dark Ages, you're gonna stand and fight. And the shield saw will give you the strength to go head to head with some of the biggest, baddest demons we've ever created it in. But that's not all. Because if you're gonna stand and fight, then you gotta have something to follow up that opening parry with. How about an iron flail?
Flail, wow.
Electrified gauntlet. Or even a doom spike mace.
Oh, there's the mace.
3 melee options that are part of a melee system. All on one input, complete with combos and upgrades. And it's totally awesome. And you can finish off the demons now with an all-new, unsynced, completely in the player's control glory kill system. From any angle, in and out, as you see fit. And it feels amazing. You'll feel unstoppable smashing your way through the horde with total freedom. And that seems like a ton, but that's just 2 inputs. We got one more really important button that we haven't talked about yet. The trigger.
Oh, that weapon.
Doom has and always will be all about the guns. And Dark Ages has some of the most ridiculously powerful weapons that we've ever created. Ancient, brutal torture machines built to butcher, impale.
Oh!
Only in Doom. That's the mission statement for the design of these never before seen, insanely fun to use tools of mayhem that only the Slayer has the power to wield. So let's take a look at some extended gameplay footage and see.
Oh, some gameplay footage. Okay, it's gonna be fun. Jesus Christ. Wait, what? You can actually teleport with the shield? What? This game is gonna be fun.
We've made our combat more approachable and flexible than ever before, with a new difficulty system and sliders that will allow players to tune the speed and challenge of the game to whatever fits them best. You can slow things down or speed them up. It's a Doom for all Slayers.
And the gameplay doesn't end with just the Slayer. We finally have for you, you've been waiting for 2 games now, to get in and pilot your very own 30-story Atlas, which is a mech. It's the size of a building, it's powerful, and you can beat giant Titan-sized demons to death with your gauntleted fists. And if that wasn't enough, we also have for you your very own fire-breathing, Gatling gun-toting cybernetic dragon. Neither of these are one-and-done features either. They have
Oh man, that's so cool.
Power Fantasy is unlike anything we've made it in, and the combat systems behind these features are deep and tons of fun. But as cool as all that is, we know that fans of single-player action games expect more than just great combat to pull them through the experience. So we're excited to share with you not just gunplay, but the world of Doom: The Dark Ages. Your hero's journey will take you to the far reaches of the Doom universe. Mysterious worlds from the Slayer's past, dark forests, dungeons, ancient hellscapes, battlefields, and worlds beyond. And through exploration, you'll be unlocking new abilities and godlike powers every step of the way. Now armed with your trusty shield saw, you're going to cut, leap, and smash your way through environments full of secrets and treasures. There's always something new waiting to be discovered or destroyed. Now let's take a closer look at just one of the many missions you'll experience in Doom: The Dark Ages. In this level, you will meet the enemy at the gates and save a city from certain destruction. Explore the medieval battlefield outside the castle walls, seeking out targets and enemy formations along the way to engage with as you see fit, with any gun you choose. Explore what is the largest play space ever in a Doom game, discovering secret caves and dungeon-like mines in search of vital resources. You control the pace of the game, where you go, who you fight, and the objectives you pursue. It's a Doom sandbox full of war and riches. Once you've broken the enemy,
So it's an open world Doom game?
because the battle isn't over yet.
Ooh.
And the soundtrack to your epic adventures will be composed by the award-winning team at Finishing Move, providing you with a metal soundscape that's loaded with guitars, medieval vibes, and pure adrenaline. You'll feel like you're expanding the legend of the Slayer with every mission you complete. And speaking of that legend, the story of Doom: The Dark Ages, like everything else in the game, is big. It's a summer blockbuster event with everything on the line, and you are
It's coming in the summer.
Your power is coveted by your enemies and withheld from your allies. With the Slayer imprisoned at the start of our story, the balance of power between good and evil is shifting, and time is running out. It's a new story and the perfect entry point for new players. It's easier to access now as we've taken the narrative out of the codex and into the cutscenes, featuring new characters, old allies, and powerful new villains. And for returning players, it leads directly into the Doom 2016 Slayer's Testaments. It's an action story worthy of the Slayer's legend.
We've got 10 years of making modern Doom games together, and we've done better with every game we've made.
The hope with all this, the goal, is to give players an experience that's as fun to play as it was to make, and make something that's good enough to become the best game id has ever made.
But that is for you to decide. And Doom: The Dark Ages releases
May? May? Oh my god. What in the world, man? We got 2 games on April. We got Doom: The Dark Ages on May. And then we got Excavation 33 in the fall. I mean, no. I think I messed those up. South of Midnight, Exploration 33 on April. Ninja Gaiden 4 in the fall. Doom in May. Oh my god, that's crazy. And we also got a shadow drop on Ninja Gaiden 2 right now. And that's it. What a fun show, guys. What a really fun show. And now I know that we were all expecting something from Square. I thought so too, but Ninja Gaiden. I'll take it. I'll take it. The show was good. They showed gameplay and they showed the release dates. And now I can't wait to play these games on day one on Xbox. I'm definitely gonna download Ninja Gaiden 2 right now. And but first I need to finish Visions of Mana, start playing Indiana Jones, and then start playing Ninja Gaiden 2. But now I know the Sony ponies are jumping for joy for all these games coming to their platform. That's fine. Enjoy the games. But again, we Xbox players, we're gonna play it day one on Game Pass. It's so good to become an Xbox player, an Xbox member, and join the community. This is why I like Xbox this generation than I did in the Xbox One generation. And then let me pause that because I don't want to bother him.
You know what's smart?
But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the show. Sorry for the previous live stream because I couldn't get the audio working. But for those of you that haven't joined in and are watching this right now, again, thank you for even watching the video of this live stream. And I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. And I myself am gonna get ready for work and get some lunch going. And I will do a follow-up recap of this showcase tomorrow. So that's it, guys. If anything else, leave a comment down below. What is your favorite thing of this showcase? I hope you guys enjoy my reaction to this, and I hope I can do more of any of these showcases. So until next time, guys, this is Ultra Dark Slayer. Have a good day. Have a good night. Have a good afternoon, Royal. And take care of yourselves, guys. So peace.